An Auckland primary school has introduced a single-sex class for some of its male students. That doesn't sound unusual, except that the rest of the school is co-educational. Belmont Primary decided to try the idea after finding they had too many boys. And as Alex O'Hara reports, it's had some interesting results.
The morning drop-off at Belmont Primary School. 375 boys and girls making their way to class. Among the throng is 7-year-old Ryan Goldsworthy, but he's off to learn alongside 20 other boys and not a girl in sight.
My particular son, focusing is not something that comes easy. He has very high energy levels. So we saw it as a very good opportunity to test perhaps a different style of education.
Belmont Primary says it had noticed boys struggling in classes with girls.
We had a lot of boys maybe that would kind of sit back and be passengers a bit in the class. They'd kind of be happy just to let others step up and answer questions and get involved in the learning.
This year the school found it had more boys than girls in years 3 and 4. The perfect opportunity to try its idea of a single-sex class.
We're roughly about 93% at or above national standards, so our data doesn't suggest we need boys only. It was centred around engagement and motivation and different learning styles.
The class's subjects are the same as the rest of the school, but the structure of lessons is different. Most days start with fitness before 20-minute stints of focused work, broken up by bursts of movement. There are no set desks and there's no proper way to sit on a chair.
They're all really active in the room, and not necessarily active all the time as in moving, but active in terms of sharing their ideas, asking questions, feeding off each other.
It's fun and it's creative.
Awesome.
Yeah. There's no annoying girls. We do lots of learning together.
Entire schools focused on a single gender are common. There are 96 single-sex high schools in New Zealand. A recent study found that students at single-sex schools like here at Auckland Grammar do better than those at co-educational schools, regardless of their socio-economic background, which could explain why this is one of the top schools in the country. There are no single-sex primary schools in New Zealand, but Cunningham says it's something worth considering.
I was talking to a colleague yesterday, and he is thinking of turning half his school into boys-only classes and the other half into girls-only classes.
So, will Ryan head to an all-boys high school?
I do think that as they get older and puberty hits, things change a little bit. We'll probably take that day by day.
But with the lessons learnt here, it's hoped from now on, when a teacher asks a question, it won't just be the girls putting up their hands. Alex O'Hara, 3 News.
Very interesting. Right, Ross.